Good morning. I am so sore from yesterday. Starting out with our cat cows here. We had a wild workout, highlighted by 151 pull-ups, which was a career high. So my forearms, biceps, chest, abs, all completely in shambles. But when we're sore, it means we had a good workout. It means we come back the next day and we go right after it. We're going to stretch out our sore parts and then we're going to run. Got DMX blasting. So you got to tough it out through the warm-up. And we come into the gym on a day where you're sore, you're just not really feeling it. You got to just suck it up, step it up. Pedal our feet. Pigeon pose. What's up, Florida Nightmare? Opening up our hips with this exercise. This stretch, I should say, rather. Yoga pose. Butterfly. We did 400 crunches yesterday. We will not do as many today, but we always get the initial 100 no matter what. Even though we're sore as fuck. These hurt. Excuse me. Do you know how long you'll be on there? What?
What did you say?
Do you know how long you'll be on there?
Like 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
30 minutes.
30?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's a shit.
I was just about to get on there.
Ah.
But it's okay. You beat me to it.
Yeah.
I just got screwed on my treadmill. Some dude just walked in I've never seen before and just took the treadmill, which is fair game. So we're going to do some more yoga than we had originally planned. Try to still get a win out of this thing. So we're going to go into a nice yoga flow now. Downward facing dog. Let's pedal our feet again. Asana. Upward facing dog. step through on 11. One hand down. Great twisting stretch. Open up your chest, open up your back. And all your weight, focus on your feet and your growth. Reach forward. One week till next basketball. What's up, Dave K? Yes, Mikey texted us, me and Frank, last night after I'd already fallen asleep, explaining how proud he was. So we're doing some up dog push-ups now because we did 7 sets of bench press, including 185 yesterday. So my chest is very sore. And when we're sore like this, rather than avoid the muscles, you want to show them a little bit of love and attention and make sure all systems are a go. Meaning you're just sore, you're not strained or hurt. Back to child's pose. Great for the chest. So now we're cross-legged, we're working twists. What are we doing here? Every time your arm comes across, your boob is going to engage. So we're getting the pecs a little bit of action, re-warming them up after absolutely killing them yesterday. And then also getting our abdomen, our obliques, our abs warmed up and working. Great way to get your body back into go mode when you wake up feeling like an old man beaten down. All right, now we're going to get on our feet, start working in some standing yoga. Triangle pose. Triangle. Triangle. We're going to go to snare squats. These are tough when you're sore. Calf flips here in the middle. Back to a squat. Opposite elbow, opposite calf. Up. And the other side. 80. Put your air squat calf lifts. Opening up the lower back. This gives you a better angle to see how I pedal, stretch the calves out. We're going to go knee to elbow, foot in the air, and then knee to opposite elbow 10 times. Knee to elbow, up in the air, opposite elbow.
staying on our yoga. All of our sore muscles engaged in more as we wait to get on the treadmill. That's all. Do some more stretches. It's the best angle I've ever had. Two. Fifty left. Yeah, I'm 20 off.
to a good start. Still waiting on the treadmill. My guy here said it would be about 30 minutes. So we're probably getting pretty close to that. Hell of a stretch to start, particularly highlighted by 100 crunches. And then you just saw 100 leg lifts, including some air scissors and other poses that are going to really target that midsection, really stretch out the lower back. And on a sore day, to be honest, my plan was to get on the treadmill as quickly as possible and start running. But I think it's been a blessing that the guy came in and hopped on, because I managed to get a really proper stretch so far. So you can take those first 30 minutes and just use that alone as a really nice yoga warm-up, endorphin releaser. It's actually a much better way to phrase it than warm-up. What's up, Tony? Doorman Tony. Getting a little pump in the arms. Forearms are on fire from the 151 pull-ups. But we do not want to just leave them stagnant all day. When you're sore, you want to make sure you at least get a little pump. This guy on the treadmill making noises. Respect it. Doing our varying grips, meaning when the palm faces the sky, it's a regular curl. Our palms stay parallel. It's a hammer curl. Our palm faces the sky. It's a reverse curl. We didn't do any curls yesterday, but if you do enough pull-ups, your biceps get worked as if you did do a full bicep. Biceps centered, yeah, just biceps. So you get that nice little pump in here pretty rough. Hopefully we'll have the tread in the next 3 to 5 minutes. As long as Ethan's pointing it out, I got DK, I got the nightmare, I got Brown, I got my squat. I'm going to do some bridges, some humps for hump day, right? So drive, like incubus for you young people. It's what America used to have. They were called bands. They played music, and they actually played the music themselves because they were what we used to call musicians. So they played their instruments live, and they'd sing live. And every live performance would be just a little different because they were creating in the moment. Truly lost art. Or at least it's not what the big corporate people are pushing on us. This guy's making some great animalistic type noises. Let's plant our left foot, right leg up in the air. Hold it. Turn your right leg, left foot up in the air. Service arms. Nice. Treadmill's opening up. Just as we get to 50, let's get to 200 overall. Did 100 first set. We're at 150, getting the next 50 now. Man, what an asshole. Just came in, cut me in the treadmill, sweat on it, didn't wash it down. I mean, have some gym etiquette. Disgrace. I'll have my eye on him next time. All right. Before anybody else can come in and jack us up, just get these last 30. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, we've done 200. I'm gonna wash down the machine for this guy now. Oh, he doesn't care. Okay. Great little warm up there. Perfect example when you're waiting for something. You can get a whole workout in waiting if you're proactive. So 200 crunches, the 100 air squats, air scissors, and some extra air crunches were tough. We did a full 100 air squats and calf lifts. Got a pump on our arms. We did some great yoga poses. Now let me just get my towel. We have a little bit of a different view today, actually, because this arm thing came down. So set it up like this. Towel. All right. Well, everybody's been running lately. Mincy did his marathon. Mikey Betts was chugging milk last night. Time for me to put some work in. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday. Still can't believe that guy just came right in, took the tread, and then didn't wash it. It's the principle, people. It's the principle. All right, let's move. Wow, I feel it in my boots. With every run, it's like an ice pick into the tip. Pull-ups and bench press, just a day of mayhem yesterday. It's one of the great workouts I've done in a while. And I'm gonna feel it for days. So I have to adjust. Gotta lean into yoga and cardio. Pull my forearms and chest, continue to recover from the damages inflicted upon them yesterday. However, recovery means maintenance, stretching, some soft lifts like my dog push-ups for my chest. Need to engage it a little without straining. Another great thing about running, pump
moving your arms, you're engaging your chest, your forearms, your biceps, along with your obliques, your abdomen. So jogging double toe is going to be a great maintenance exercise after a crazy lifting day. Just work. Just work. Just work. Damn, it feels good to be sore. It's like when you haven't gone to the gym for a long time, first time you look the next day, it already hurts. That's how I feel today. That's how I knew yesterday. Absolutely murdered. Speed it up. Back up to our regular 7. Got an 8.5 minute mile. Just a jog, nothing crazy. Work. Let's work. Imagine every person in the world right now draw a breath and wish they had the ability to get on a treadmill and walk. It's not a hypothetical, it's real. People all over the world. Terrible luck. Horrible things have happened to them. And if you're blessed enough to be able to use your body, enjoy your body, work your body, you really gotta do it. And if not for yourself, do it for that person that's stuck in a wheelchair, terminally ill, or even just an old man or woman who wish they were young again, who wish they could do stuff like this. So it's coming for all of us. It's not if, it's when. So catch out now. Don't wait till Monday. That bullshit. Start Monday. Start Monday. Start right now. I fucking hate the Monday thing. Oh, I'll do next Monday. Circle back with you next Monday. I worked for Brett Adcock. You don't circle back Monday. If there's something to do, you fucking do it. Bing, bang, boom. Not complicated. You guys think Frank's tough? Frank's a fucking strong Central Park. Brett was a scary boss. He was the kind of guy you either leveled up or you got the fuck out. And I'm lucky that that environment really suited me. He brought out my best. He showed me what I was capable of. That's what that man did for me. Made me fearless. It won't go to the dawn. Something feels a little tweaked in my right knee. And I think it might be my brain trying to be soft because I'm a little sore. And it's trying to be like, yo, here's an excuse to stop. About to hit 1 mile. We're not going to stop. We're going to get our full 2. Let's see how it feels on the uphill. Still can't believe that guy didn't watch down the treadmill. What a disgrace. Shared space. Don't be a dickhead. Twists are igniting what feels like a toothpick being absolutely rammed into my pectoral muscles. Each twist, the pec engages, burn, burn, burn. When you make a muscle uber sore, the next day it's kind of fascinating. You'll notice how much you're using those muscles in exercise you don't think of them for. Meaning, when I'm doing my different yoga stretches, boy, did I feel that in my chest. Typically, I feel it much more in my shoulders and arms. And that's right now running. I feel it almost all in my chest. My legs are basically numb other than a little tweak in my left knee. So it's good because we're working right through the soreness. Building muscle, burning back, humping, hump day. Just started. Barstool. take. What's that on, man? From.com. I mean, there's too many entities. I shouldn't even name any of these. But the show goes on, ladies and gentlemen. The show must go on. Shout out to my friend Paul in Germany from when I lived in Italy. Paul used to always say, the show must go on. After we were wildly drunk. And then you were more reading. Paul Selesky. He was his name. Show must go on. Come on, Matteo. Show must go on. Let's work. Anything to sitting, smoking, feeling high. In this moment, oh, it feels so right. Love in the air, let your peace don't tell. I want you so badly, oh, and you wonder this could tomorrow be so wondrous that you let sleeping. Let's go drive to the morning comes and watch the sunrise. Fill our souls apart. One till we get drunk. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm thinking just knowing that the world around it, I'm dancing on the ground. Am I right side? I'm right side. Is this real? Oh, am I dreaming? Lovely lady, let me drink you. Please don't drop no, I promise you. Lying under this, should have cast on me. Each moment, the more I love you. Come on, crush me, baby. Knowing the world is right and here dancing on the ground. Am I right side up or upside down? Is this real? Oh, am I dreaming? Woo! That is a very hard sing along on the treadmill. Crush the Dave Matthews Band. Sorry. It's Dave Matthews and Tim Reynolds. Live at the Radio City Music Hall. We're only halfway through the damn song. And now Tim Reynolds is just shredding guitar. Lovely lady, I will treat you sweetly, adore you, hugging that you struck me. Oh, and it's the times like these when I may not be healing that I know just how I love you. Come on, go ahead and push me, baby. Say I'm thinking just knowing how to go where I'll be dancing on the ground. Oh, baby boy, almost at 2 miles. Woo! Each moment the more I love you. All right, we're at 2 miles. We're gonna do a little bonus run here. So I haven't hit Bob Seger yet. You all know. Always need a proper Bob Seger. On and on this lonesome highway, east of Omaha. You can listen to the engines of this one more song. You think about the one, but the girl you knew the night before. This will soon be wandering the way they always do. When you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. You don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Say, here I am, on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road. They feel the eyes upon you as you taking off your coat. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times they can hear you talk, other times they can't. All the same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you don't always do my number. You don't get a big mistake. Here I am, on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Woo-wee! Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening as you lie awake in bed, the echoes from the amplifier is ringing in your head. You smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what you said. Here I am, on the road again. There I am, up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Now here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go. There I go. Woo-wee. Closing in on a 5K. Nice 5K day. Blessing in disguise. But I got that full 30-minute yoga pre-roll. Because despite my boobs, the rest of the body feels pretty good. And that Fugazi knee tweak has gone away. So important that start running on a treadmill, you're going to start feeling all these random pains. That's your brain trying to trick you into being soft. There's such a big difference between something feeling a little off and actually feeling strained or an injury where you need to stop and assess. Always better to play it safe than sorry. But with cardio, it's just a little tweak. Give it another couple minutes. It's probably going to go away. Especially if you're doing the stretching and all the other body maintenance that you need to do. Feel the rain. Great song. Santeria, Sublime. I grew up on bands. Bands were cool when I was a kid. 90s. Good old 90s. Woo-wee! Look at that. Full of sweat here. But it's good for him, you gotta still running high. Daddy's got a new 45. Something for your podcast. I really want to know. I really want to say. I don't really know the words. Forget something. Been doing a half decent workout today. After really pushing ourselves to the brink yesterday. A lot of times, I try to think of the gym metaphorically as a microcosm for life. And it's so important that we never get too low, but also we never get too high. And I'm not talking about marijuana. I'm talking about when we have a great workout, we have a great work day. Great day in our relationships with other people. Great day where we have some luck in the stock market. Whatever the case is, stay level-headed the next day. Come in with the same hunger, the same focus, the same drive. You still have your win,
the pride and the experience that comes with it never can be taken from you. But what you can take from yourself is time. By celebrating too long, pat yourself on the back too long. In the gym, if you have a great workout and you're super sore, you should be more motivated to go back in the gym than you were before the big day. Because guess what? After the big day, you set a new bar, set a new baseline off of which you can build. But you gotta show up the next day. You gotta follow through. You gotta follow your shot. The real saying should be, you don't get 100% of the shots you don't follow. Quote card. You don't get 100% of the rebounds of the shots you don't follow. You gotta follow through. Follow. No complacency, no apathy. Used to tell my salespeople every day, you're either gonna get sharper or you're gonna get duller. And the outcome is almost entirely up to you. Because even if you get your ass kicked today, even if you get 10 no's and your biggest prospect deal blows up, you're going to learn more. You're going to get stronger. You're not going to make those same mistakes again. We need more toughness in the world. Those of us that are blessed with health and brains and a touch of compassion, it's up to us. Don't sit around and wait for any politicians to make the world better. I don't care what party they're in. The biggest advocate for each other is each other. Gotta fucking push ourselves to be better, be more. Don't be satisfied. Whew, I got swamp ass. Looks like I had a full diarrhea in my pants. All right. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. Complete the 5K uphill Mulberry sprint. 15 incline march. Legs are on fire. Abs are on fire. My boobs are grateful that they don't bounce as much on the walk as the run. Really feel that difference now. Ah, God, the butt's on fire. Ah, suck it up, boy. 35 seconds. 35 seconds. 35 seconds. 30 seconds. Ah. 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 So boys, girls, people of all walks of life, take care of yourself today. Can't take care of anyone else if you don't take care of yourself first. So my best friend tells me, never forget your four walls, meaning the you space, the force field around you. Really sweat this one up. I'm gonna wash it down, even though no one's even in here, much less waiting to get on. What a dick. I'm gonna have to ditch the phone because I'm too sweaty now. Oh. We're almost at a wrap anyways. Wake up bar still coming on. I don't want to, take their audience because of the tens of thousands of you that tune in every morning. Here's your seats for my workouts. Much like the new Mission Impossible movies or Fast and the Furious, it's really just hold on to your seat action that you can't miss. So I appreciate those of you that come to the show every day. Show must go on. Paul Selesky, Germany. Where are you, Paul? You in Munich? Where you at, homie? I haven't talked to you in like 10 years. I miss you. Gotta look him up. Paul Selesky. Haven't thought of him in a while. Yeah, he lived in Florence at the same time as me for a couple of years, I think as a student. And then he would come back and visit after he went back to Germany. And whenever he visited, we all have those friends. I knew I would be out of commission for a few days because Paul and I would go, what they say, at it. And I am not talking about anything sexual, guys. I am talking about drugs and alcohol. Okay, here we go. What are we grabbing? We're grabbing our bands. We're going to go with our 40s, 40-pound band, stepping 1 foot right through them. Going to get a nice little post-run pump on our arms, starting with hammer curls. And we're going to work through our variant 3 grips, meaning the hammers. Now you're going to see the reverse, which I specifically love with the bands because you can really twist your hand all the way and engage the forearm muscle in a way that you really can't with a dumbbell unless, it's a very particular type of dumbbell that way. It has to have like the right shape. And then the traditional curl, which is fine with regular dumbbells, barbell, whatever, with hand coming up to the ceiling. This is what most of you are probably used to seeing or doing, but they're called biceps for a reason. It's more than one muscle. That's why you have hammer curls, because you want to work the complementary bicep along with the reverse. $200 crunches, 100 leg lift, reverse crunches, 100 air squats, 25 minutes of yoga. Let's call it 5 minutes of band work, probably even less. All before running a 5K, marching uphill on a 15 incline, and now getting back to band lifts. What does that equal? Looks like I pooped my pants. Check that out. Look at that ass. Huh? Seriously, looked like I pooped my pants. But I have to say, no pun intended, my butt looks fantastic. So let's keep working on that bad boy. Not to mention, my biceps are on fire because of the pull-ups yesterday. My chest is on fire because of the bench press yesterday. And right now, keeping that lower back loose and working on our glutes feels like a pretty safe bet. $19, $20. We normally do 10. We did a couple sets too before we ran because we were waiting for the selfish jerk to get off the treadmill. Sociopath, really. I think he's French. He had a French accent. And I'm not saying all French people are like that. I'm just saying most probably are. My dad's British. He's been feeding me French propaganda, anti-propaganda, since I was a young man. Funny thing is, he worked for the United Nations. Imagine your dad has a great career with the United Nations, even gets awarded in Buckingham Palace for it. And then you go on to become Frank the Tank's producer. Talk about absolutely fucking up the lineage. Oh, Matthew, what have you done? You know, I don't think I do so well in the bureaucracy. I'm more of a free enterprise, dog eat dog, survive or die. I find that environment is what brings out the best in me. A lot of times the best in a lot of people that I've been around. Whereas really steady jobs that have almost no risk of getting laid off, but also no chance of serious promotion or making more money or having any real incentive to work hard. Well, those jobs seem good for the security. Your spirit matters, man. If you feel bored every day at work, if you feel miserable every day for the majority of your day, I wouldn't say that's safe. I'd say that's harmful. You only get a certain amount of time on this planet. Don't get me wrong, I know. You gotta pay your bills. I've done many jobs I didn't want to do. But it doesn't mean you can't also pursue other things simultaneously and eventually find something you love that can also support you, feed you, all that good stuff. Going for our 300 crunches here. Going from 2 to 3. Feeling it a bit in my quads from all the leg lifts and the running. But we only got 30, 9, 20. 17, 50. All right. I'm going to see if I can fake shit my pants right now and then clip it later to try to build my audience. Ready? Actually, I need my face to be a little bit over here. Oh my God, this is a catastrophe. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. All right, let's see if anybody buys that. You can see here I'm doing the cat cows, but a bit more aggressively, where I'm really sinking my lower back, arching it so that you can even see a curvature from my hips to my lower back up to my shoulder blades. This takes practice, and it really unlocks the hip flexors. It's almost like a variation on our pigeon pose, where we're just opening up those hips. My back leg is straight back, flat. That's the best way to show you. Yeah, it's a straight line, so you can't really see it. 13 minutes until wake up bar stool. Ooh-wee-oo. Very excited for the next season. Really feel like got as good of a chance as we've ever had. All right, let's finish with some twists, which are really going to hurt considering our chest and arms are broken. but we still managed to come in here today. No fucking excuses. Worked our asses off, even with the Frenchman coming in and taking the goddamn treadmill. And you can see, maybe not, but sweat is just spraying off of me. Great workout today for stretching, for opening up your chest, opening up your back, opening up your hips, getting your glutes fully engaged, getting your calves fully engaged, getting your groins completely stretched out. We elongated our spine. We twisted in a variety of ways, both on the ground and in the sky like we are now, as well as doing our uphill walk, doing a 5K run, doing 300 sit-ups, doing 100 leg ups, doing 100 air squats. It's within an hour and a half. And you could really do it in under an hour and a half. You can get such an excellent variety of exercises done. And to my grave, unless you're a professional athlete working with a professional trainer that has been studying this stuff for 20 years, I will always believe that going into a gym and not having a precise plan, but rather having intentionally open-mindedness toward doing whatever makes the most sense based on the circumstances, who's in the gym, what time is it, how does your body feel, all that kind of stuff. How much time do you have? What's the efficiency need to be? What's the muscle that's the most sore or the least used? Being able to walk into a gym and follow your gut, follow your instinct, not hesitate, not take long breaks, not check your phone, not check the email. Commit that time so you don't waste any. It's not an hour and 20 minutes that we've been in the gym. It's been an hour and 20 minutes that we've been working in the gym. I even made a point when we start the live stream, I'm already moving. So you see me from start to finish, working hard. And again, it seems so simple, and it is simple, but what's hard is the consistency in earning the aggregate result, discovering a new lifestyle that is sustainable, not a fad, not a let's get in shape for beach season. No, it's a let's extend my life as far as I possibly can, despite all the other damage I may or may not be doing to it. Hashtag spliff smoker. Let's hold it. The arms really hurt. I've lost all control of my body, and now I've shit my pants. Look at that. I shit my pants, guys. I literally shit my pants. This is a catastrophe. Clipping that later. Okay, what time is it? 7:51, 1:22. I'm going to literally time mark that. You guys are going to get the shit my pants clip later. 1:22. Shit my pants. Okay. Good content, gents. All right. We got 9 minutes. Let's finish with one of our traditional planks. Let's end with a plank / ask the jank. If you have any questions for me, whether it be the 2 years I lived in Belgium, the 4 I lived in Italy, the 2 I lived in California, the ones I lived further upstate New York, or all the years in the city, maybe when I worked for the Italian school where I had to learn Italian and they stopped speaking English to me after 6 months, and I faked knowing Italian for the next year because it took me a year and a half before I learned it. Or it could be the 4 years I worked for Brett Adcock, helped build up Vettery, became the top salesman. The company got acquired for $110 million when we started with just $9 million of funding and our biggest competitor at $100 million. Or when I then worked for Brett for Archer, the eVTOL electrical vertical takeoff and landing company in Palo Alto, which IPO'd, I believe, around $2 billion. Went to the New York Stock Exchange. That was pretty cool. That was before he started his current company, Figure, which is building humanoid robots. It's now at a valuation of $38 billion with $1 billion in funding. Has tremendous utility use cases across major industries, businesses, factories. BMW is currently using them in 10-hour shifts.
as well as consumers at home. You want somebody to do your laundry, somebody to do your cooking, somebody to pick up the shit that your kids leave on the ground, someone to play fetch with the dog. You name it. Helix, the robot, can do all of it. And watching my old boss build what's going to become the biggest company in the world is equally awesome and unsurprising. Shout out Brett. He's probably in the office right now, even though he's on West Coast time. That's not an exaggeration. Downward facing dog. Getting one last stretch on that back. Upward facing dog. Elongating the spine. Reaching that head straight up. Even feeling the stretch in our chest. Back to the plank. All right, guys. It's Wednesday. Have a great day. Be aggressive. Don't lose focus. Don't start thinking about the weekend. Make the most of your day. We only get so many days on this planet. I swear to God, we take way too many of them for granted. Call an old friend. Call family. Take care of your people. What's up, Patrick? Any advice for the people?
Any advice?
Yeah.
Got to work through the hard days.
Work through the hard days. Have a good day, guys. I love that. Work through the hard days.